Iran has long supplied Russia with drones that wrought devastation on Ukrainian cities. Meeting British Foreign Secretary David Lammy in London Tuesday, US Secretary of State Antony Blinken confirmed that Tehran had begun supplying ballistic missiles to Moscow.
This development and the growing cooperation between Russia and Iran threatens European security and demonstrates how Iran's destabilizing influence reaches far beyond the Middle East. For its part, Russia is sharing technology that Iran seeks. This is a two-way street, including on nuclear issues, as well as some space information.
Blinken announced new measures against Tehran.
The United States will be announcing further sanctions on Iran later today, including additional measures on Iran Air.
In addition to Iran Air, the US is sanctioning individuals, businesses and vessels involved in the transfer of Iranian weapons to Russia. The Kremlin confirmed that Tehran is cooperating with Moscow in highly sensitive areas without specifically identifying particular weapons. Dmitry Peskov is the Kremlin spokesman.
Iran is our important partner. We are developing our cooperation and dialogue in all possible areas, including the most sensitive ones.
Blinken and Lammy said it was a critical moment to support Ukraine. The two are due to travel together to Kyiv this week. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will likely push for the Western allies to allow Ukraine to use their long-range missiles on targets inside Russia, says analyst Garrett Martin.
Generally, the UK has been often more at the forefront, maybe more at the vanguard of being more supportive of Ukraine. So it's a question here, especially if you're thinking about the debates over sort of long-range strikes. Are they able now to come up on a sort of similar position?
British Prime Minister Keir Starmer is due to visit US President Joe Biden in Washington Friday, with Ukraine and the Middle East topping the agenda. Last week, Britain announced the suspension of some arms sales to Israel over concerns its actions in Gaza breach humanitarian law, which Israel denies. The US is continuing to supply weapons and says it does not believe Israel is breaking international law. Henry Ridgwell, VOA News, London.